Denon DJ's upgrades to their Prime series of Pro players and mixers, which is big news. You can see them here, the new gear. So what we have here is the SC6000, replacing the SC5000, and the SC6000M, the motorized version, replacing the XC5000M, and the X1850 mixer to replace the X1800 mixer. So what we're looking at here is second generation Denon DJ gear that has just literally in the last 5 minutes been announced. We've got the pictures, I've got the press release in front of me. We're going to go live just for 10-15 minutes now to answer any of your questions about this and to tell you a little bit more about what we're seeing here, which is the new gear just announced from Denon DJ. So if you're watching us on Facebook, over on our Facebook group in the Global DJ Network, or on our YouTube channel, welcome, good to have you here. Do subscribe, like and share so you can get more info like this when it breaks, because you need to be watching or you need those notifications to see these when they go live. Right, so this is the big news. We've got new gear from Denon DJ. It's that time of year, new gear is announced, and this is what we have today. The new SC6000 media player, the SC6000M media player, and the X1850 mixer, replacing the SC5000, the SC5000M, and the X1800. So what's new on these devices? Well, we're going to dig into the press release and I'm going to help you with any questions you have about them. But let's have a look at them one by one and we'll talk in a little bit more detail about what we have here. So the first one is this. It's the SC6000. So the SC6000 is very similar to the SC6000M, which is this one. But as you can see, the M has got a motorized jog wheel instead. So we're going to go back to the 6000 to discuss this, and then we'll talk through in a little bit more detail the differences. So the biggest difference here is that touch screen. That touch screen is huge. It's the size of an iPad. It's a 10.1 inch touch screen, which is, they were already leading the pack with their 7-inch iPad mini size touchscreen, but now this new touchscreen really does push the boat out even further. This is something that we've never seen on DJ gear before, and is surely the way things are going for DJ gear, with big screens just like with our phones and so on. And it's really nice to see this on DJ gear. We haven't got the gear here yet, but I'm just showing you the press releases. This was literally announced in the last 5 minutes. This screen will allow, you can get better waveform views, better overlays of the waveforms and parallel waveforms and so on going on this. Easier, so you can see more tracks when you're scanning and loading and so on. And the new software lets you organize your playlists as well from the unit. So there's no need to do all that organization away from the unit. You can do playlisting and stuff right there on the unit, which is really nice. So that's one big new thing. The second big new thing is that jog wheel. It's even bigger. Looks like they put a lot of work into improving the jog wheel on this unit here as well. And then over on the SC6000M, which you can see here, they've got an improved, even bigger motorized jog wheel going on there. So this is for DJs who want to use it for scratching and like that vinyl torque feel. But apart from that, it's pretty similar to the unit that we have just seen, without that motorized jog wheel on it. So if you've just joined us, new gear from Denon DJ, the second generation of their Prime Pro gear, the SC6000 and the SC6000M, bigger screens, bigger jog wheels, more powerful the stuff you can do with that touch screen, and the X1850 mixer. Frankly, having looked through the specs, very little change to the mixer. Looks like it's just been tarted up a bit to look great alongside the new players, but it's certainly incremental, the stuff going on with the mixer. All right then, so I'm going to get some early comments on this, and then we're going to dive deeper into some of the details. So let's head over to the comment cam, and here it is. Here's the comment cam. I'll get rid of that picture there so you can see me better. There we go. Right, what's going on, people? What do you think? What do you think of this new gear from Denon DJ? Is it exciting? Is it something that you are interested in? Let's have a look and see what you're saying. Felix just says, I've been waiting for this notification. Yeah, there have been a few leaks going on the internet, haven't there, Felix? Just scan. I'm just going to keep scanning until I find something that I want to share with you. Amber just says SC6000, Denon's Nexus killer. My men, Phil, always with the breaking news. Baby, says DJ Dash. We do try and fill you in with the breaking news. That's true. That's what we're here for. Wow, if only I had a few grand spare. We'll tell you the prices in a minute. I'll get that over on the press release for you. No need to buy those stupid big add-on screens from Pioneer, says IADDP. When are you announcing the winners of the contest, Phil? For those of you that don't know, we've been giving away $25,000 worth of DJ gear. And we're announcing them in about 50 minutes. I'm going to go live again with the contest. I had to do this first because it happened, so that's coming next. So lots of contest winners coming up soon, people. All right then. Hopefully this will lower the price of the SC5000s. We've got the SC5000s here. Wonderful players. Really wonderful players, but that screen's a lot smaller, right? So you're getting a bigger jog wheel and a bigger screen on the new one. But I would imagine it will. The SC5000 have actually had a price reduction recently, I do believe. But yes, it'd be nice to see that, wouldn't it? All right then. So what else are we saying, people? That's from Cameron, by the way, that comment. Thank you, Cameron. Cheryl says, I'd love to visit your offices sometime. Well, you're only around the corner. Give me a shout. Pop in. Lovely to have you here. All right then. Denon look like they're taking over from Pioneer, says Jamie. Indeed, they do, say a lot of you. Well, I'm sure Pioneer will have their comeback to this, but looks like I need to trade in my SC5000s and my 1800 mixers, says Gary. Not so fast, Gary. You know, the functionality is pretty similar. You're just getting bigger jogs and bigger screen on this new version. All right then, I'm interested to see how this would work with the XDJ-RZ in Serato mode as players 3 and 4, says Toby. Wow, blowing my mind with ideas like that so early on. I'd love to know how you get on with trying to get that to work. They look more refined, says Aidan. Yeah, they do. Let's have another look at them, actually. So this is the SC6000 player. Aidan says they look more refined. It's glad to see those cheap-looking chrome knobs have gone. So they have, that's true. They do look a bit more streamlined and a bit more refined. This, again, is the SC6000M. If you're just joining us, it's the new gear from Denon DJ that is showing up here at the moment. There we go. I agree with you there, Aidan. It does look a little bit more refined. All right then. So more. Are you training for Bear Grylls? Says Graham. Loving the beard. Nice to have you here, Graham. Okay then. Are they planning a 2-channel controller to replace the 4000? Says Raymond. We have no information on anything like that today. Who knows what we are going to find as we approach NAMM though. All right then. Maurice says, I'm live on the radio right now on Smile 90.4 in South Africa, so I can't exactly follow this broadcast properly. I'll go on, put a long record on and follow along with this for a bit. Switch over to this broadcast. Say we've got some breaking news from the DJ world. So are clubs using this Denon series? Biggest difference to Pioneer DJ, how to choose, says Jao. Well, clubs are generally using Pioneer like they always have, but this is clearly Denon DJ's attempt to muscle in there. And over time, you know, it's going to be a long thing if they manage to do it. Matthew says a similar thing. You know, I hope Denon can get this gear in more clubs. Pioneer should be really worried. Digital DJs coming from controllers into the pro scene can really wow the crowd with what the players can do. Okay, how about the new Numark DJ to go to touch, says Peter. We've got some stuff on that over on the website. Joey is frantically writing this up. He's probably got this live already on the website. So if you want more info on this, head over there soon. All right then, loads and loads and loads of comments coming in. Tom says, my best guess is that Denon releases a Prime 8 as well with this bigger touchscreen. Possibly, Tom's. All right then, Norden says, you guys have helped me out so much as a new upcoming DJ, and I can't thank you guys enough. Oh, well, what can we say? Thank you very much. Right, let's go and have a look at the feature set of these units again. Head over to the main computer now once again. Sorry, to the main camera once again. And because I've got the press release here, right? So let's talk through some of the things that Denon DJ is telling us. So they're talking about the advanced touchscreen. They're talking about Wi-Fi enabled music streaming, which of course has been there before, but it's currently with Tidal. SoundCloud is coming. BeatSource is coming. Beatport Link is coming. And Tidal customers get a 3-month subscription, or rather new customers to Denon DJ buying the units get a 3-month Tidal subscription, they're telling us. They're calling the built-in software Engine OS nowadays. I know they're working very hard on the software. It's been a bugbear of some people, the Engine software up there with Pioneers, so I know they're working hard on that. It's an 8.5-inch platter for those of you asking, and the SC6000M has got a die-cast aluminium or aluminum, I can't even say it the American way, 8.5-inch motorized platter. They bring advanced control for Serato DJ Pro. Big news, Serato users. This enables touchscreen navigation and flexible hardware control of all Serato DJ Pro's library and performance features. All right then, so what more do we have? The vinyl design on the SC8000M, that's this one here. The vinyl design on the 8000M has been changed with a quick release lock now. There is a motor spin on-off control on that unit as well. I haven't pulled up a picture of the mixer. It's very, very similar to the old mixer, which is why I haven't bothered with that. One thing I have pulled up for you though is this. It's a picture of the new software, the new Prime software, and this is the new transfer window. So people have been saying, oh, the Prime software is not up to what I want, and it's letting the whole thing down. So the Sync Manager Public Beta, Engine Prime Sync Manager Public Beta is brand new, and it brings easy and straightforward file management capability to Engine Prime, say Denon. And this is coming soon. They literally say later this month we'll go into public beta with with Engine OS and Engine Prime, because of course these units are not in our hands yet. This is all announcements and pictures at the moment. Okay then, so new software coming, new OS coming as well for these units. So there we have it. That's the breaking news today, folks. New gear from Denon DJ. They've got the new SC6000 player, which you can see here. Bigger screen, bigger job wheel, more powerful. The new SC6000M, building on the SC5000, SC5000M. There's a new mixer as well. There's new software on the way, new sync manager on the way, improving on what we've had before from them. And for completion's sake, there is the new X1850 mixer as well. That is the breaking news right now in the last 15 minutes from Denon DJ. We'll bring you more breaking news over the coming weeks as NAMM kicks in, as we have it. And just to end off this broadcast, I'm going to head back to your comments and we'll see what you are asking. I'll try and help you with as much as I can. Prices, of course, is a big thing. SC6000, and these are all in pounds because they've given us the UK press release. So I'll do you some kind of rough conversions. The 6000, £1,259. I reckon that's going to come in at about $40. The SC6000M, $1,429 in pounds. That's going to come in, I would guess, at around $1,700 in pounds, dollars and euros. And the X1850 Prime mixer is £999, probably about $1,200 and euros. I'm guessing those dollar and euro prices at this stage. Okay, that is the news. As I say, let's head over now to the comment cam. Nathan, you've had your comment on screen there for a long time. Lucky boy. Anyway, let's kill Nathan's comment there. Thank you for the kind one, Nathan. And then get a little bit more of what you are saying. So Alex says, what's going on? It's not Tuesday, yeah, but it's big news. Alex, big news. Does Denon DJ Prime 4 work alongside with Rekordbox? You can plug your Rekordbox library into it. You can plug your Rekordbox in and it will see everything, the loops and cues and the playlists and stuff, and just DJ from it. So yes, it kind of does. All right then, more. I'm just scrolling through because there's so many comments here. We are busy is an understatement. So let's just have a look at some of them over on Facebook. Jake says, 10-inch screen and hard drive built in, and on the mixer, dual USB and smoother faders. A win. You're clearly thinking that that's a win. I've played many gigs in the last week with DDJ 1000 controller, but what really feels our CDJs no compare, says Rajul. Thank you for that, Rajul. Mike says, if Denon DJ really wants to make a splash, they need to give these to clubs for free. Go to New York City, LA, UK. If not, they can put a Jumbotron on them, but they will never be the standard in clubs. Well, you would imagine that Denon DJ are having conversations about where they want these to be the standard and what they're going to do about it, but fair point. Otis says, I was going to buy a set, but then your video the other day persuaded me not to. Don't tell Denon that. I did a video the other day about thinking hard before you buy your next gear, people. Well, you should think hard before you buy your next gear. Gear isn't cheap. And resources are not infinite. Wolfgang says, well, Denon was the club matador over 20 years ago in CD players. Before Pioneer CD DJs came along, they were for a short while. You're quite right there. I can't wait to see your NAMM articles. As a Traktor user, hopefully something new from them this year, says Colin. I've confirmed my meeting with Traktor at NAMM yesterday, actually, so I will find out what's going on that I can share with you. A lot of you sharing the same sentiment. Graham says, They do look really impressive, but will they get big club buy-in to crack the marketplace? Okay then, let's hold it there, because I know a lot of you just want a final roundup of what's going on. A lot of you will have joined late, so let's just have one last look here. This is the Denon DJ SC6000 player. This is the new Prime player replacing the SC5000. It's got a bigger jog wheel, bigger screen, more powerful software in it, and this is the M motorized version. Again, bigger jog wheel there, redesigned vinyl, quick release on the vinyl, and a motor on off to make that even more useful for you. There is an X1850 mixer, which is pretty similar to the current mixer as well, but also for those of you who were not too impressed, who've used this and not too impressed with the software, there's a new export manager coming. We're looking at it here for preparing your tracks. That's coming in public beta soon. You get 3 months of free Tidal when you buy this stuff to try out the Tidal streaming feature. And they build on the existing gear from Denon DJ, because Denon DJ, of course, had a first generation of this stuff with the SC6000, 5000M and X1800 mixer a year or two back. So they're obviously putting a lot of effort into improving this product range. And that's 2 iterations in as many years. When, of course, over in Pioneer Land, we've had the same Nexus 2 stuff for, well, many years now. You'd expect a response from those guys, wouldn't you? Okay, that's it. We're done here. Thank you for watching. Just leaves it for me to say, get good, get out there, and make the moments, people. The new gear from Denon DJ. If you've just joined us, watch the replay. We talk through it all. Ask questions underneath. We'll help you with anything we can. And there's an article over on Digital DJ Tips summing all this up as well. Till next time then,